So those of you who've been watching my videos for a long time might remember the best space I've ever been in was when I had that Cresco cookies. Excuse me. The cough's going to clear up because I'm going to stop using the pipe so much. It's dry here. When I had the Cresco cookies live sugar with the nectar collector, you'll all remember how pleasant I was and how wonderful it was. I had that nectar collector. I was shaking it over the stove, yada, yada, yada. This cookies that I got at Smoke and Gun is pretty incredible, pretty euphoric. What it's doing for my back, too, is just amazing. I'm in a really good space. I want to just say real quick what's really cool about where I live, because, we all know. I'm a journalist. I'm on YouTube. We weren't going to be able to keep secret exactly where I'm at. But I live in Glendale, Colorado, which is known for being conservative, I guess, and at one time or another has been accused of being closed-minded, maybe a little white supremacist itself. But I can tell you, based on the people who live here and who I talk to, that it is no longer that. What's ironic about me being here is that it's Democrats in Rock Island County who are the white supremacists. And people would never believe that, other than I would imagine there's all kinds of African Americans in Rock Island County who would be more than happy to testify to that, quite frankly. I know that's the case based on the support I got before I came here. I said all along it was African Americans and Hispanics who were helping me, buying my items on the marketplace, praying for me, and everything else. So anyway, now here in Glendale, Colorado, which is a 1 square mile, folks. It's 1 square mile with a powerful, badass police department that travels around in like 4 cars at a time. And let me tell you something. They're one mighty police department. I'm told that they're the best paid in the Denver area. How did I end up here? Basically, after what happened in Denver, a cab driver was driving me around. I said, what city am I in right now? And he said, this is Glendale Cherry Creek. I said, does it have its own police department? And he kind of smirked and he said, yes. I said, okay. I said, I want to stay here right there at that place. And that's how I picked it. Now, in the back of my mind, sure, I knew about Glendale, Colorado, because I was the editor of the Glendale, California News Press. And so I heard of Glendale's reputation that way. But honestly, I wasn't thinking about that at all when I picked it because it looked clean, well-planned, walkable, and it had its own separate police department. I wasn't thinking about the politics of it at all. Anyway, this town is cool as hell. Nobody really cares what anyone else does. Everyone loves their weed. Oh, that was my point. The police don't bother you about the weed. And I had commented, I said, well, I said, now some people say you can't consume in public. I said, God, I'm chronic PTSD. I was legal in Illinois where it's hard to get a card. And someone said, they won't bother you in Glendale, so long as you're not, bothering anyone else. Most people don't care. And they pointed out that Glendale was the first place where the dispensaries were open till midnight. So, that said, Glendale, its tiny little 1 square mile with its powerhouse police department, is packed with the best dispensaries, too. So here I am in this clean little paradise with a badass police department that's not bothering me about my marijuana. So in the end, what the hell do I have to complain about? So anyway, I just been sitting here pounding out blogs. I'm working on a blog about Chewy. Chewy, come here! Oh my God! Look at Chewy's. Look at Chewy's mugshot. It's like a dating. It's like a dating thing. Oh, what a cute picture! I want to get that from the shelter. Yes. Yes. This is my little brown-eyed dog at Oak Terrace Chateau Glendale Apartments. My dad would be laughing his ass off at this shit. He'd be less angry now than he would have been about the house. And he'd be glad the house went to the Burmese family. And that's going to be my next blog. Not only did the house go to a Burmese family, and of course Dad lived with all kinds of Burmese people at Oak Terrace and loved them, but now I ended up at Chateau Oak Terrace Fancy a la Glendale. It's just profound, guys. It really is. I'm going to get back to my blog about my dog. Have a good day.